welcome to a picture-perfect Thursday afternoon. The roof wide open, another big crowd here at Rogers Center, and they are hoping upon hope that the Blue Jays can find a way to snap this losing streak and salvage the final game of this homestand of this series with the Rays. They have been swept in the first 3 and have lost 4 in a row overall.
Well, Shane Bieber is a veteran pitcher that's been sitting around for 3 days watching this Rays offense, and I'm sure he has been studying them, and he knows one thing for sure: you have to try to keep them off the base pass and don't let them use their speed. And as I said in the open, a good fielder himself, he may have to put on those defensive skills this afternoon.
Well hit ball deep right center field. And it is caught by Miles Straw. Boy, did he go a long way to run that one down.
Straw in there this afternoon, replacing Dalton Varsho, and I honestly did not think he was getting to this baseball. Shading the left center gap against Aranda. He had a long way to go into the shadow, just in front of the wall.
Junior Caminero steps in
to left field, and Davis Schneider is there. And Shane Bieber, with a little help from Miles Straw, works a 1-2-3, top of the first.
Well, opening this game up for the Tampa Bay Rays here this afternoon is going to be right-hander Casey Legumina. He has opened up. Now this will be his 3rd time. Last time he did, he went an inning and 3rd hitless, turned it over to Ian Seymour, who went 6 2/3 hitless, and the Rays had an opportunity for a combined no-hitter. It was to not be, but Legumina and Seymour were on top of their game. It's what Kevin Cash is hoping for here today.
Tell you what, Vlad didn't care for that slider much from Legumina, and 2 quick outs.
So the Blue Jays trying to put something together with 2 outs here. A single by Clement, a walk to Springer. And that'll bring up Alejandro Kirk, who went 2 for 3 last night, including his 3rd home run of the season. The 0-2. And this is hit weakly up the 3rd baseline. Caminero cannot make a play. And here comes Clement to score. And Springer is into 3rd. So some opportunistic base running by the Blue Jays to give them an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is such a heads-up play by Ernie Clement, because after Caminero cannot come up with this baseball, he's watching. He watches for a split second, realizes Caminero's going in one direction, the ball's rolling in the other direction, and he just took off. Right about now, he realizes Caminero doesn't really know where the ball is.
And that allowed Springer to come to 3rd. It'll be an infield hit for Kirk. Another close-up shot of Clement. And it's a great rule for young kids who play. Never take anything for granted when you're running the bases. The inning continues with runners at 1st and 3rd with 2 outs for Kazuma Okamoto.
And he struck him out to retire the side. Blue Jays get 1 and leave 2. And take a 1-0 lead on to the 2nd.
and we'll see if Victor Mesa Jr. can get the Rays an answer against Shane Bieber.
Grounded down to first, it hit the bag, and Guerrero just made a heck of a play. The bounce was not what he expected, but he still made the play to get the out.
He has retired all 5 that he's faced so far, although one of his toughest tests comes right now. It's the speedster lefty hitter Chandler Simpson.
Up the middle, here comes Clement, gotta hurry, and they'll get him.
Inning 3 ground balls forced by Shane Bieber, and it's still 1-0 Blue Jays, middle of the 2nd.
On the mound today, so far so good, 6 up, 6 down. On the heels of 6 scoreless innings against the White Sox his last time out. Ground ball left side to his left, Okamoto, and a good play to get him 1 down.
Very nice play by Okamoto at third base here. He has had some recent struggles around that third base bag, but ranges very well to his left glove, right to the ground. Spins and stays under control to make that accurate throw.
Now 1 out, Richie Palacios, the lefty hitter at the plate.
Another play for Okamoto. Gotta hurry on this one, and they got him.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Hunter Fiducia.
Swinging a ball line toward right field, over on the run, and watching it bounce off the wall, and a hop is Pinongo. Fiducia rounding first, he digs for second, and the throw is not in time. It's a double for Hunter Fiducia in the number 9 spot, and the Rays on the board with their first hit of the day with 2 out in the 3rd. Here's Yandy Diaz, the Rays' best with men in scoring position.
Right center field, jumping fast. It's in there, and it'll tie the game. Yandy Diaz drives in another, and Fiducia stopped running for some reason, and they throw home, and he is safe.
What happened there?
Did he think it bounced over the wall?
You don't think. I mean, you just keep running if you're not told anything. We go back and take a look at that again. As Fiducia rounds third, Bieber is walking towards the dugout. I think that's probably why he thought the ball was caught and the inning was over. The pitcher's walking off the mound, right? That's what he does when the third out is made.
Jonathan Aranda robbed of an extra base hit his first time.
Off the glove of Guerrero, he's still got time, and he feeds Bieber for the out. A run on a couple of hits to tie the game here mid-3.
Home third inning, and that man, Ian Seymour, is going to come on in relief.
You take the overall season numbers, 479, a whip that's very good at 1.17.
Here's a drive to right field. This is carrying, and it's over the head of Mesa. Pinango better hurry, and the ball is dropped out at second, allowing him to slide in safely. So 2 down now, and the batter is George Springer, who walked in the first. Off the glove of the shortstop Williamson into left. Pinango's on his way home. It's an RBI single for George Springer, and the Blue Jays lead 2-1.
Quite a piece of hitting by George Springer here. This is that changeup from Seymour, and he does not give up a lot of hits on that pitch. And it's out there, it's away, but he stays on that long enough to cover it. Still hit it pretty hard to the left side, and it gets through and into left.
So they couldn't get him over, get him in the traditional way, but a 2-out base hit does the job, and now here's Kirk.
The pitch is cued off the end of the bat to short. Fielded by Williamson, he can take his time, lob it to first, get the slow-footed Kirk, and end this third inning. But Seymour gives up a leadoff double, and Springer gets a 2-out RBI hit.
If the Blue Jays do indeed become a seller and Shane Bieber continues to look like this, there will be interested teams.
Absolutely.
The 1-1 on the way, and a ground ball to short. Nice hop for Ernie Clement, and a nice 5th inning for Shane Bieber. 3 ground ball outs, 2 on Blue Jays.
Miles Straw will lead off against lefty Ian Seymour.
Got him chasing there at the 3rd consecutive strikeout for Ian Seymour.
Yeah, and that pitch right there, nowhere near the strike zone. That's why you saw Miles Straw after he swung. His body language was saying, what am I doing here?
And here's Pinango, 1 for 2, doubled off Seymour in the 3rd inning, and he came in to score on the Springer base hit.
And the fastball makes it 4 straight strikeouts for Seymour.
And another one well out of the zone. I think a lot of guys think that, because Seymour's not overpowering, that fastball, even if it's up, I can get to that. No chance.
A 2-out base hit, and that'll bring up Ernie Clement.
And that's it deep to the left field corner. Simpson at the wall, and he's got it. It stays in the yard.
And there's 1 out in the 6th, Rays down 2-1. Here's Jonathan Aranda.
He's rolled over the mound up the middle. Clement slides to pick it up, spins as he comes up from the turf, and throws to first to get the out. A Gold Glove caliber play up the middle from Ernie Clement. 2 down.
A lot of balls in play from this Rays offense, and the Blue Jays defense has been up to the task this afternoon. Ernie ranging to his left, to his feet, an accurate throw and a quick release.
2 down, and here's Junior Caminero, who has lined out and struck out. Swing and a miss, he got it. And a little pumped up about it as well. He has now set down 7 in a row, his 2nd strikeout of the afternoon as he gets Caminero. Well, how about Shane Bieber working into the 7th here today? 6 innings, 1 run on only 75 pitches. Now the 3-2. And he got him. He swings through a curveball for strike 3.
Staying away with that breaking pitch, that curveball that he'll backdoor.
Let's see how he attacks Chandler Simpson for the 3rd time today. Got Simpson to ground out in the 2nd. And this is in the air. Popped up, shallow left. Davis Schneider. How about Shane Bieber? 7 very impressive innings here this afternoon.
Bottom of the 7th inning, and the Blue Jays still in front. 2-1 is the score. Still Ian Seymour for the Rays.
And a changeup takes care of Arias on 3 pitches. 6 Ks for Seymour.
Do you think, given the way things have been going for Guerrero, this might help him a little bit? Now he knows, hey, a single probably scores a run. He doesn't have to try to hit it out of the ballpark.
As long as he doesn't expand the zone too much, because they don't necessarily need to throw him strikes.
And there's a single to right, but he's hit it hard on a line. Straw's on his way to the plate, and in there, standing up. And Guerrero delivers with an RBI single to make it 3-1.
And just like that, being aggressive on the bases pays off. Miles Straw with his 4th stolen base of the year. Carlos Fablis actually with a really aggressive send. Victor Mesa Jr. fielded that ball pretty shallow in right field and probably gets him at home plate with a good throw, but the aggressive send, you force the defense to make mistakes out there. The throw was a little bit offline, and Miles Straw scores a big run here for the Toronto Blue Jays.
3-1 lead, and now Guerrero off on the first pitch to Clement. It's high, a ball throw to second, and he's out.
So the Blue Jays run themselves out of the inning, but an insurance run late in the game makes it a little easier.
Top of the ninth inning, a save situation, and that means Louis Varland is on the mound.
Louis Varland pitched a scoreless inning yesterday just because he had 3 days off. Needed to get him a little bit of work. First time All-Star this year for Louis. 20 saves, going for number 21 right here.
Strike 3 called, 2 down.
It just freezes him, and after seeing a couple of those different pitches too, Louis' fastball is just by you.
So they are an out away from snapping their 4-game losing streak. The batter is Junior Caminero. Varland finishes it off by picking up the save. Shane Bieber the win. And the Blue Jays salvage the final game of the series, beating the Rays 3-1.
Well, it took a while, but a much better all-around team effort by the Blue Jays here this afternoon. It starts on the mound with Shane Bieber, an outstanding performance. The bullpen does their job as we expect. The offense just scores enough. But again, I have to note the special defense was much better this afternoon. It was a difference maker behind Bieber and the Blue Jays pitching staff.
So the Blue Jays hope to carry this momentum into the beginning of their series at Fenway Park in Boston tomorrow night.